I love it. I love to see young ministers doing something greater. He is the pastor of Rockdale Baptist Church in Avondale. If that's your pastor, make some noise. Woo! Make some noise that one that is going to bring us the word of God. This is none other than Pastor Rousseau, the Rock Life. Amen.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Come on, let's give God glory this moment. Praise the Lord, everybody. Come on, are you excited about Jesus? Give God a hand clap of praise this moment. Come on, if God woke you up this moment, somebody give God a thank you this moment. Come on, if He did anything in your life, somebody give God a praise this moment. Hallelujah. We're excited to be down here on the square to pronounce who our King of Kings and Lord of Lords is, which is Jesus Christ. So any opportunity to preach Jesus is an opportunity for me. I'm a proud pastor of Rockdale Baptist Church. We are about that rock life. Today I came here just to preach a message for a few minutes, and then we'll continue with this awesome service with these great preachers. We are going to come out of James, the first chapter. James, the first chapter. It says that knowing this, before that, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh what? Patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting for nothing. My brethren, count it all joy. The message I have for this moment is, what is it? What is it? Many times in our lives, we try to figure out how we are going to continue to press forward. We're trying to just figure out how to put food on the table, put clothes on our back. If you have lived it, there's everybody in this audience today has been through something. Do I got a witness here? We have all been through something. But the question that I have for you, well, what is it? Count it all joy. So what am I supposed to count as joy? The difficult part about it is most of the things that we go through we do not count as joy. It don't feel like joy, it don't look like joy, it don't smell like joy, it don't act like joy. So how am I supposed to count it or deem it to be joy? When it talks about count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, when you fall into diverse temptations, it is definitely talking about the point of the text is talking about that you may be wanting nothing, because knowing that you're patient, that it worketh patience. So my brother, count out your joy when you fall into diverse temptations. The correct English for that would be trials. When you actually look at it, it's actually talking about the relationship of what is testing somebody's love. So when I looked at this particular verse and I looked at the Greek and I actually understood it, it broke it down to me just in a crazy way. I've been married for 13 years and I've had one wife. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
For the last 13 years, and I love her. And we've been through trials and tribulations. Anybody here married in the audience? Tried to be married, divorced, you tried it. Amen, somebody. So we've been married for 13 years, but there's always been trials and tribulations that tested our love and us staying together. So I thought that I loved her. My wife always tells me this. She said, baby, I loved you when we got married, but 13 years later, I love you even more now. And there's something about, why does my wife love me even more now? My wife loves me even more now because when I lost my job and was unemployed, and we were paying out bills out of a jug, trying to just pay our bills together, sleeping in the bed with no air conditioner heat on, we still had love. My wife loves me so much and I love her back because when we had our miscarriage, we tried to have kids over and over again, but having a miscarriage actually caused us to have a better love. When we actually first had a child, we had her like 6 months, she was 1 pound and 12 ounces, and our faith just got increased, and our love got increased after that. So, and then after we got out through that, then my father passed, and her situation happened, and we had to deal with all this death in the family, but our love became even stronger. And I came to tell somebody here today that the tests and trials that you're going through right now is to make your relationship with God even stronger. That's why he says, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, Because you can look at it and deem it, say, baby, after we get out of this, we're going to be better, we're going to be stronger, because you know without a shadow of a doubt, because some people don't understand it, some people don't understand how I can smile with all hell breaking loose in my life. Some people don't realize, they don't understand that the joy of the Lord is your strength. See, the thing about it is, a lot of people are going after happiness, but they ain't got no joy. See, happiness is I need something to happen for me to be happy. Joy is something I already have. Happiness is something that you're trying to attain. See, the joy of the Lord is my strength. So I have a joy in my salvation, a joy in forgiveness, a joy in the love of God, a joy in knowing that everything is working it out for my good. So I count it all joy, knowing. See, some of y'all don't know. See, I know. Do I got anybody here that knows without a shadow of doubt that God is working on things in your behalf? And that's why it says in Romans 5 that tribulation worketh patience, patience worketh experience, experience worketh hope, and hope maketh you not ashamed. You would not be at the level that you are at with God if God didn't have to take you through some things so that you would learn how to wait on God. Do I got anybody in here that knows what I'm talking about? Anybody that had to wait on God? See, it's not the patience that you sit in your house with your head down at the doctor's office when they give you bad news and say, I'm going to wait. No, when it says patience in the Greek, it actually means it's an enduring waiting. It's like being in a marathon, saying that I ain't going to give up, baby, that I'm going to keep on pressing until I reach my goal. And that's what you got to have, because tribulation worketh patience. Patience gives you experience. Now, some of you in here today would not even be out here if you did not go through some things in your life. And so, therefore, everything I go through, I deem it joy in the name of Jesus. Every heartache I go through, I deem it joy. Every sickness, every death, I deem it joy, because I know everything is working for my good. And He wouldn't bring me to it unless He was going to bring me through it. I need somebody to grab somebody by the hand and say, baby, count it joy. Count it joy. Count it joy. God bless you.
Oh, God bless you.